Hello YouTube, Brandon here. Today I want to show the current AR and VR capabilities of Voqal, the Voqal programming assistant. I am using a MetaQuest 3, but this will work for any headset that supports WebXR, so that includes the MetaQuest 2 and the Apple Vision Pro, which starts shipping tomorrow. What you see in front of you is a 3JS game that I got from GitHub. It's a pretty simple game where there's these 3D objects in the distance, and I can shoot them with this gun and make these nice little explosion animations. But so that's cool. But what's special about this instance is that I've installed Voqal into this game so that I actually can not only speak to Voqal from inside this game, but I can actually have it summon an IDE, which I can use to make changes to this game and see those changes reflected in this game in real time without taking my headset off. So let's start by actually just summoning the IDE. Jarvis, show the IDE. And as you can see, I have my IDE here. It's IntelliJ, as you can kind of see by the coloring and the highlighting. But so yeah, I can make changes. So yeah, this code right here is actually what's rendering this environment. So if I make changes to this code, I see the changes reflected in this environment. So I can prove that by first opening a new file. Jarvis, open the app file. And then one more file, it's the star deck. I will make some changes to these stars. I want to change the color and add a whole bunch more of them. So scroll down, scroll to the bottom. Interesting. Jarvis, open the star deck file. Whichever screen you're looking at is the screen you're controlling. So if I say to the screen, go to line 50, as you can see, 30, so it's at 30, go to line 50. And there you see, at line 50. And over here, if I say scroll to the bottom, scroll to the top, it controls that one. Okay, here is the star deck file. Scroll to the top. And you can see we have a radius of 200, which is how far the stars are away, and the star count of 1,000, which is how many stars are actually out there. So let's change that. Jarvis, change the star count from 1,000 to 10,000. And we should see a whole bunch more stars. There you go. Took a while, but as you can see, much more stars. Scroll to the bottom. Jarvis, change the color from white to blue. And that should give us some blue stars. Very nice. And let's just open one more file to complete this look of the 360 monitor. Jarvis, open the Minecraft world file. Look at that. We have a 360-degree view of our code, which is being used to render this environment, giving us a way for us to change this code and see it reflected in real time. So that's not only good for VR and doing game development, but it also can be very useful for productivity in the AR environment. So I'd like to show kind of what it's like to use Voqal in an AR environment. And I can start by just getting rid of the star deck, because the star deck is actually what's creating a invisible black, or not invisible, creating a black layer, which we can't see the real world through. So let's get rid of that by saying, where are we at? I think we're over here. Scroll to the bottom. Jarvis, delete the star deck line. And look at that, with no star deck, we can actually see through. And you can see in my IDE, this 360-degree view I have here. You can also see the real IDE right here. You can see it kind of changing as I move around. And as I scroll, it moves. And you can kind of still see the VR environment. There it is. Okay. One more thing I wanted to show was that you can kind of mix them together, which is kind of cool. Scroll to the bottom. Jarvis, uncomment the Minecraft world line. And look at that. Jarvis, hide the IDE. got a nice Minecraft type world we can work with. Okay, so it's, like I said, very, very early work in progress. There's issues with latency and resolution that I'll be fixing, especially the resolution issues, before the next release. But this is kind of the direction I'm going in. If you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. If you'd like to follow the progress, please like, share, subscribe this channel, and consider sponsoring us on GitHub. Thanks for watching.